Hey y'all, it's Indigo here, coming at you with round 3 of Grand Arena Championships. This is the second week of Season 9, and I wanted to show you this. I snapped a screenshot, but look how much time is left. My opponent tore through my half of the board in under the first hour, and I wasn't somewhere where I could end up attacking and doing my battles, so I had to wait. So finally, I'm able to attack, and I'm going to show you guys just how everything went down. Taking a look up top here, he's got Night Sisters, he's got just a leftover FO team, and then he put his Galactic Ray up top. But look at the composition. I mean, he's got Finn, Poe, Zalbar in there. I've never seen a Ray team like that one, so that's going to be kind of interesting. Let me show you what he's got down there on the bottom. So I was happy to see this. He's got a regular standard Grievous team, and then look at his bounty hunters. All mostly gear 12. That's going to be easy pickings for you-know-who. So here we go. Got my Imp Troopers dusted off. Don't get to use them a whole heck of a lot lately. All his bounty hunters are way slower than my Imp Troopers. So I just got to focus on one, kill him, and start that turn meter trainer rolling. So I pick on Boba because usually he's pretty squishy. And he is. He went down without a fight. Got him down again. Got the AoE from Snow Trooper there. Killed another one. Business as usual. Look at that. Got Jango's death. Just got to work on killing him again. I was thinking about should I dogpile Bosk, but I didn't need to. I got Death Mark there. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Done and dusted for 60 banners. Pretty happy with that. Alright, and now we're going to take out that Grievous team. And for this time, I didn't use my Night Sisters. You guys have seen me be using my Night Sisters against the BB-8 variety and the standard Grievous with Droideka. Sometimes that goes south. Most of the time I win. Well, I figured I'd want kind of a sure thing. And so I put in my Jedi. Bastila lead, get that extra protection bump, that extra cushion. And yeah, I figured it'd be kind of business as usual. Go after B2 first, start working him down, you know, and it's the same. You guys have seen this time after time. With Night Sisters, you only usually get about 55 banners. And with this one, it's usually a pretty easy 58, maybe 60 banners if you can get everybody healed up with their protection topped off. So got rid of B2. Things are looking good. No problems there. Just debating about who I'm going to hit. And, you know, I need to start knocking some stacks off of B1 there. But I do keep an eye on Droideka. Now that people are relicing up their Droideka, you can't sleep on that because he can go in and one-shot somebody, even if you have a relic character, and take them out pretty easily. It's way different than when everyone was just leaving them at gear 12. So a lot of people are seeing the value of a relic Droideka. And look at that. Revan took the whole hit. Nothing happened to him at all. So there we go. I'm just kidding. It popped Savior, and that's why it looked like nothing happened to him at all after he took that hit. So I just thought that was funny. I was like, hey, look, it did absolutely nothing to him. But yeah, it popped a Savior. We're still good. Everybody's alive. I'm knocking down protection and going after Magna just because I have to because of the taunt. And look at that. They got rid of my Revan. So, okay, I've been in that situation before. You just got to bide time, get over to Jolie, and he can bring everybody back. No big deal. So, just got to keep going till Jolie takes his turn. He's getting there. Yoda's doing his thing. Got to keep going after Magna because we're stuck behind that taunt. And he is pretty tanky. Here we go. Bring Revan back. I've got my heal from Hermit Yoda, so that's always nice to have that. Heal everybody up. Got the direct focus from JKR. Throw it on Grievous. And now we're in business because this is what you're supposed to do. Go ahead and throw that on Grievous and start taking him out. So that's all I'm trying to do is get over there and do as much damage as I can and take him out pretty quick before he gets too many turns and does too much damage. Everybody's buffed up, looking good. Got Grievous in the yellow. Got him down to the red now, so no problems there. And boom, got him taken out. Good stuff. Doing pretty good. Now I'm stuck still on Magna. So you guys have seen this. It's not too bad, but look, there went Revan again. He took a fall, then Yoda right after him. So it was like an easy, typical battle, and then suddenly I'm down to just 3 people. I was like, this isn't going too well. I need good banners here. I can't afford to mess around. So I got B1 I'm still trying to get down, and I'm keeping an eye on Droideka because if he kills Jolie, it's over. So I'm trying to just bide my time, make Jolie go to where he can revive everybody. There we go. He gets him back. And look, Grandmaster Yoda's already in the red. Like, there's nothing I can do to be keeping everybody alive. Thankfully, I was able to heal up right there. So it's a little bit safer. Now get some protection back. And now it's just clean up on B1. But gosh, if that didn't take a turn there. I wanted to show you guys that was crazy. And as you see, an easy 58 banners. Done with that friend zone, I'll be able to take a look in back, see if he's got any surprises back there. And look at that. Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Leftover resistance team, scoundrels. He's got Nest on there, but I mean, it's all just not even B squads, just C squads. A whole lot of nothing. So the only thing I got to worry about now is knocking down this Rey, take her out, and then develop a game plan for the last 4 squads and see what I can use there. So that's what we're going to do. Let's take our Supreme Leader Kylo Ren in against this weird Rey team and see what happens. So I've got Hux, Red Trooper, I've got that Special Forces TIE Pilot, and then I've got First Order Stormtrooper. I think this combo works pretty well in general. You got the AoEs from Red Trooper, you got the AoE from the pilot, you got Hux doing his thing about calling assists and feeding turn meter to Kylo, so you can build up your ultimate pretty quick. But look at that. They took Hux out super quick. I forgot, I don't have a tank, so I wasn't able to get my taunt up in time on Stormtrooper. If I would have put crew in there, it would have been a different story. But since I only have Stormtrooper and he didn't have the taunt, and I didn't put Watt in here because I set him on defense, it's not going too good. Normally I just do Watt with Supreme Leader Kylo and then fill in with leftovers and I'm in business. And this time I didn't have my Watt, and it made a huge difference because look at that. He's sitting over there all alone and she's already in her ultimate stance. And I didn't even fill up to 100. So now I'm thinking about, well, what do? I gotta pop my ultimate because she's gonna one-shot me if I don't. So here we go. I'm in my ultimate stance, not making a whole lot of progress, and I can't do anything when they're in their ultimate stance, really. You can still stun with that middle ability right there. Stun somebody, and she goes off. That's great. That's what I planned on. She can do all her stuff, doesn't matter. I just got to try and build up my ultimate so I can pop it again as soon as she goes back into her stance. So I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to go about doing that. I went ahead and stunned Poe, got him out of the way, figured, put him on the sidelines. Stunned Zalbar, trying to just build up my stacks and keep everybody on ice as much as I can. But look at that. I'm in the yellow there, trying to build up my damage from his AoE attack. And I am just struggling here. Look, they got me down into the red. It's ridiculous. So I figured, okay, if I can hit a stunned enemy, that's 3 hits, and you'll get more health steal that way. So maybe I can heal up a little bit and be ready to tank this stuff out. Check this out. Watch this. I hit. She goes into her ultimate. I don't even get another turn to pop my ability, and she comes out and kills me. So that sucked. I was definitely not ready for that. I did not expect it. You know, but whatever. We'll move on, and I'm going to kill some other stuff, and then we'll come back to that. I'll see what I got left, because I didn't really make a game plan of what am I going to have to do to clean up a race squad. So I've got my Padme here against these Night Sisters. I know that's what I was going to use. I planned on that because she's a great counter to Night Sisters. So go ahead and use her here. And again, this is something standard. You guys have probably seen this a lot. I know I like to use it. They're pretty reliable, I'd say. As long as you can keep that protection up and watch out for Asajj to, you know, dispel the buffs on everybody. You got to make sure that you have something in your back pocket for when that happens, a way to generate some kind of protection up. Otherwise, that's when they get the plague to stick and start stunning and doing everything they can and going after, you know, people other than GK. And I don't want that to happen. So trying to keep my protection up. Stuck behind Zombie's taunt, unfortunately, but I do have Ahsoka in there. She does a really good job of getting rid of that taunt so that you can focus on who you want to. It's just a matter of getting the right hits in at the right time. So I go after Mother Talzin. I didn't realize that was her third death, or I would have gone after Daka. So she stayed dead, then Daka brought her back. So unfortunately, it was a wasted kill. But it's okay. I'll recover from this. Just watch. Mother Talzin went and did her plague. Some of it stuck. You know, I'm not in the greatest spot here because look, GK's about to die. Thankfully, I've got Padme's heal ability. So go ahead and use that, of course. Top up. Got buffs up. Got protection up. So back in business, doing okay. And watch. I'm going to have to show you. Watch this. Like, they keep going after GK, and that's exactly what I want. I want them to waste their time on him, and he's pretty tanky. He's not going anywhere. Get rid of Daka. Once we get rid of her, after MT, then I'm trying to get rid of Asajj and Spirit. Look at Spirit hanging on by a thread over there. But I'll go ahead and go after Asajj because Spirit has foresight. And it's tough to get around that sometimes because she gets it right back. There we go. And Zombie's still going. It was like a struggle. Normally that battle goes much, much easier. So 58 banners on their Night Sisters. Now I get to use my Night Sisters on this. I don't know if these are a typical counter or something. I don't really use Night Sisters on offense outside of the things that I normally counter with them, like Grievous or Geos. But I figured I might as well do something different in case I get stuck on that Ray and my video kind of ends here. You guys will get to see that these Night Sisters can do a little bit more. Take out some B squads. They don't necessarily have to go against Grievous or Geos. They can put in work elsewhere. And without having a crew lead here, I don't have to worry about them constantly gaining health back. So that plague is going to do what it's supposed to do. Kill them even if they all got protection and everything. I've got Mother Talzin up now. Look at that, just zapping people, and there's no way for them to come back. No kind of revives or healing, really anything. So they can drop like flies from this plague. I'm just trying to keep OG Kylo in check. I don't want him, you know, killing anybody and all that. Let's go ahead and keep him stunned. Start working on taking him out. There he goes. Now Phasma. And you see the other one over there stunned. No worries there. Look at that. Night Sisters doing what they do. Just tore through that leftover FO team like nothing. I told you, those leftover First Order and Resistance, they suck. So don't use them. So here we go. Back wall down there. Gonna take out this Kira Nest team. And for that, you guys know I like to use my First Order. I think they're probably the best, unless you can afford Jedi Knight Revan. You know, if you have that to spend, that's fine. But if you can't, a solid B team counter for Nest is your First Order. Go ahead and throw in Crew, OG Kylo, Executioner is the key, and then you want Officer in there to be able to throw a turn meter around at the right time. And then Phasma's just an extra. I don't really need her in there, but the fact that she can boost up turn meter is a nice plus. So having her in there, normally I used to use Stormtrooper, but I use him elsewhere now. So this team's pretty straightforward. Trying to just take out Vandor when I get a chance. Nowadays, a lot of people are going to have this Captain Han reliced up if they went after Jedi Knight Luke. So we got to be watching out for that he doesn't die like he used to pretty quick. You saw he brought Vandor back and had to kill Vandor again with OG Kylo's AoE. Now I'm trying to get over there to Captain Han and take him out just whenever I get a chance. That way he doesn't bring anybody back again, but I'm stuck behind L3's taunt. So she's a bit annoying. And now a lot of people are relicing her up too to go in their raid team. You'll see a lot of relic L3, and she's a solid tank. So I don't blame him. I could never spare it before, but now that I have Rey, I use her too. So you can see that I finally was able to get around her taunt, get some hits in on Captain Han. Now I can work on taking him out. So got him into the red, stuck behind taunt again. It's just, round and round it goes. So I stun L3 and look, he does his thing for Kira. And it's like, man, he just keeps doing it, putting in work. So I guess it's worth having him around. Take out Kira. Now I just got L3 and Nest left to worry about. Nest is going to keep countering, but that doesn't matter because you get to the fun part. I don't know. I like this because First Order is so good at this. Once you get a chance, you just stun Nest with Crew's 2-turn stun. That's irresistible. So it doesn't matter how much tenacity she has. You just stun her and let her sit there. And then you just basic, whatever. Doesn't matter. So that's what we do. Stun and then just basic. And you could do Kylo's AoE to get more turn meter on the field. But you're just using basics until it's time to use Executioner's big hit, which is when she comes out of stun. Or you just want to hit her as hard as you can with whoever. So right here, Executioner doing his thing. 57 banners. Not perfect, but a great counter to Scoundrels with Nest. Now we're going to go back up top because based on whatever works on this raid team, that's what I'll have left to kill that last squad on the bottom. So I got to try a couple things here and hope for the best, I guess. I don't know. My strategy now, people ask me about this, so I'll leave this in here. My strategy going into this is like, let me take in CLS and maybe I could kill some of the side characters and then I can clean up Rey. So I'm bringing in CLS, Han, Chewie, all Relic 7, R2's Relic 5, and I have no solid 5th to take in. I don't have my ST Han geared up yet as a solid tank, so I don't really have a solid character for that last spot. But I thought, okay, this is what I'll do. I'll take in my Captain Han, and maybe he'll be able to bring somebody back or heal up or do something useful. But about the most useful thing he did for me was steal guard from CLS, which I forgot about. So he stole guard. Doesn't matter now because they went straight after Chewie first thing and took him out. So now nobody's guarded and there's no assist. So yay, this run's going great. I mean, this sucks. Like, I want to take out ideally all the side characters, but you definitely want to take out Finn and Poe if you can, but definitely Finn. So this is what I'm trying to do. Go after Finn, take him out if I can. I do. Thankfully, I got him out, and look who the second character they decided to take out was. CLS. So my two main, damage dealers, besides Han, are gone. And Captain Han did his move, did absolutely nothing. Now, I know they can't be revived, I think, when they died a whirlwind. But, gosh damn if that ain't frustrating. Like, he did absolutely nothing. Added no value to the squad whatsoever. Like, what a waste. So I'll have to find some other place for him. Ray did her ultimate, so that sucked. But check this out. I got to finally try this, or not try, like I was forced to use this. I saved my Geos. I didn't put them on defense, and I didn't use them anywhere else. I do know that you can use Geos. I've seen videos of all Relic 7 Geos taking out a Ray team, okay? I don't have all Relic 7. I've got Alpha at Relic 7, and then Spy and Soldier are 5, and the other 2 are Gear 12. But that's, I mean, you use what you got. I can't change that in the middle of GAC, in the middle of this battle. So you got to use what you got. And I'm trying to just go after everyone, put the ability blocks down. I have no idea what I'm doing except just dogpiling and trying to get some characters out and trying to throw some damage on Ray. So I got her into the yellow. She's got her damage immunity or whatever. Now it's gone. Now I can keep going after her. You can see that I was able to get rid of that Poe. Now I just have Zalbar and her left. And look, she got her ultimate. So nothing I can really do there. Just doing basics to go after her because nothing else really is going to work anyway. It's all just one damage, one damage, one damage. Doesn't really help me do anything. The good thing is, though, look, there's 6 Geos to spread that hit out on. So 6 of them are absorbing that ultimate blow. It did basically nothing. So here we go. Just go hard at Ray. Look, I got her into the yellow. And I just keep going after her. I don't even know what these specials do, but I'm going after her. The only thing I know what it does is Spy's big hit. I know what that one looks like. So I'm trying to use that. Look, got her down. And now they're going after Zalbar. So I just threw it on Auto because I figure Auto knows what to do faster than I do. And I don't want to run out of time. Look how little hits they're doing. Like, if you look at the numbers and the crits that they get, 415, 404, they're getting in the hundreds and barely even in the thousands. I think it's because he gets stacking defense or something like that. I haven't gone up against too many Relic Zalbars, so I'm not sure. But dang if he isn't a stout tank. I mean, look at that. He's just taking all these hits like nothing. And yet, if I go against Geos, my characters will die in like 2 hits. And that Zalbar is just standing out there for days. Look at that. So I took the auto off so I could see what I was doing. And if I had to line up the big hit myself or something, I would do it. So here we go. Just keep him ability block. Keep going after him. I'm watching the clock. Got under 2 minutes. He's in the yellow. Put it back on auto. They seem like they're making some progress, finally. And look at that. Got him down. Ugly. 30 banners. But I got through it. Which was super awesome. So now I can go kill this last squad on the bottom. And look what I got left to use. I got my gas team. I just went full gas team. I didn't even mess around like, let me undersize it. Let me do this. I just was done at this point. I'm like, let me get through this ground squad and be finished. So threw in the full gas team against these scrubs that he's got back there. And let's go ahead and get him taken out and be done with it. So that's all I'm going to do. It's not the best banners, obviously, because I got everyone in there and no way to gain back protection. But 56, I'll take it. It's done. I didn't have to worry about messing up or anything. Now, if you'll look, he's got an Admiral Akbar Falcon fleet in the back there. And for those of you doing the math at home, as long as I win in one, I'll be good. So that's what I did. You can see my banners weren't perfect. I have my negotiator, but I took all my ships and everything in. I was like, I'm not going to lose this, not going to undersize it, nothing. I just got to beat this the first time and be done with it. So it wasn't pretty, but I got it done in one, got 59 banners. Still had reinforcements I didn't bring in, but I don't even care, man. I thought I was going to lose that when I got stuck on Ray, and instead I was able to clean it up with Geos. So those are like the MVPs of this match. I am so happy to be able to rip through this guy's board and get the win. So that's it for this week. We'll catch you guys in the next week. Shout out to my buddy Mikayas. He runs a modding service. He'll go through, make sure you got the right squad compositions and the right mods on the right characters. Give your account a real nice tune-up. I'll put the link to his Discord in my description. Go ahead and check him out. Tell him Indigo sent you. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace.